Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, it's the rock and roll spot coming at you. Oh, crap. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, it's the rock and roll spot coming at you with the most recent installment of Building the Team. This week's build is 500 points, named theme, no resources. Now, the last few weeks, with the exception of the Ninja Turtles sealed event a couple weeks ago, it's pretty much I've been running a lot of Marvel teams, so I think this week we'll do a DC team instead. So we've got some options here, obviously, especially at 500 points. Let's see. Oh, first off, that looks gross. Ugh. Let's take a look at lantern cores. Some of you might be thinking lantern cores because they're green lanterns, but yes, there are more than one. There's more than one lantern core. Alrighty. And hell, let's start off with the Green Lantern. Alrighty. No. Let's see, that's 3. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, crap. Problem with the Green Lanterns is they go from not too pricey to very pricey with very little just right. I mean that from multiple aspects. So, okay. Greens didn't exactly work out, so we'll get a handful of reds here. So let's see. Alright, so Atrocitus costing 160, it'd be 285. It'd be 360. 440. Yeah, it's not really going to work. Okay, so we'll try this Nestro core. We have a lot of options here. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think the Lantern Core for 500 points, a bit of a pipe. Alrighty, so Oh my, we got some options in here. Okay. Alright, we've got the Justice Society, we've got the Outsiders, got the Justice League Unlimited, or Justice League International, I mean, the Justice League of America, Justice League Dark, and the Authority. Now the Authority works best at higher points, or well, for my playstyle, it works better at higher points as well. You get to use a lot more. You get to draw a lot more fun out of it that way. I mean, you've got Apollo at 200. Actually, most of them do have lower point costs, or at least the team's 3 heavy hitters do. Apollo, Midnighter, and Engineer. But I always like using figures at their top dials, so we're going to pass on the Authority. I've actually run the team, majority of the team before. They're quite fun. Alright, let's see about Justice League Dark. Alrighty, so okay, first and foremost, one of our most important, let's see if we can pull this one off. One of our more important members of the team, John Constantine. Constantine has a trait, says, we operate from the shadows, alright? And he can use stealth. Adjacent friendly characters with the Justice League Dark keyword can also use stealth. He starts off on speed with a ability or power called Ultimate Con Man. Once per turn, choose Outwit or Perplex, and John Constantine can use that power until your next turn. When he uses the chosen power to target an opposing character, that character can use the chosen power until your next turn. This power can't be countered. He's also got telekinesis, so that helps with putting everyone into place, as well as energy deflection, which kind of helps him on the defense side. Then on damage, we've got I Make My Own Luck, probability control, but he can use it twice each turn. And he clocks in at 90 points. So he's going to be, that's the one problem is he is a bit on the pricey side. Okay. Now let's bring in Blue Devil. Blue Devil comes in at 135 points. He's got the Demon Hunter trait. Adjacent friendly characters as well as friendly characters with Justice League Dark keyword ignore the Mystics team ability. That's very useful. Then he's also got another trait, Supernatural Exorcism. When he damages a character and a special power is revealed, it stops that dial from turning. After action is resolved, deal that character 2 unavoidable damage. So he also gives the middle finger to stop clicks. Okay. Alright, we start off with Running Shot, speed of 9, alright. Also, range of 6 with 2 targets. Move on attack, we've got Hellfire, Energy Explosion and Penetrating Psychic Blast. Invulnerability on we've got invulnerability on defense, and he clicks into probability control. So that's 225 points. Alright, okay. Let me see, where is that? There he is. No, just well, we'll set it. The vampires. That was a potential, was a possibility. All right, so that's 225 points. Does she start off? Oh, she does. Oh, wow. Alright, we'll bring in Zatanna. Now, Zatanna's got a trait. Anonym. When you place your turn at the start of the game, you may turn Zatanna to click 6. If you do, this game, turn her dial counterclockwise whether she is damaged and clockwise whether she is healed. And she can't heal past click 6. Which... yeah, 6 is her limit. It's a way of reflecting that Z can, or Z spells are done backwards. Alright, so we open up with running shot, then, okay, stinging magics. That's done backwards, so I have no idea how to pronounce it. Penetrating stinging blast and precision strike. Then she's got an energy shield deflection on defense and outwit. She clicks into help them on damage. Give her a free action, choose one of the following to last until your next turn. She can use barrier and perplex or enhancement and probability control. Okay. Alright. She's got 6 range with 2 targets as well. So, alright, so that's 345. Okay. Oh, I really want to use... oh. I may have to drop Z. Okay, so Z also falls into the maybe category, sadly. Let's see, so we're at 225. Alright, so it's Tim Hunter comes in. This little guy. Alright. It's got a trait called Expelled Unnatural Magic. Him and adjacent predators with just a dark keyword can't be the target of opposing character's probability control. That's quite good, actually. His dial really doesn't. Well, he's got phasing to start off with. He clicks into a special power on attack called Destined to be the World's Greatest Magician. He can use energy shield deflection, probability control, pulse wave, super senses, and willpower. And he gets that on click 4. On his last click. But he's got running shot then too. On defense, we've got everyone's annoyingly concerned for my welfare. Before any attack roll, Tim Hunter may replace his defense value with the unmodified defense value of any adjacent friendly character with the mystical keyword. Okay, alright. Now on damage, we've got Mentored by the Trenchcoat Brigade. Give a free action and choose an adjacent friendly character with a mystical keyword and one or more action tokens. Tim Hunter can use the powers possessed by the chosen character until the beginning of your next turn. Now, note the fact that it says powers and not standard powers, meaning, for example, if he is adjacent to John Constantine, he could use Ultimate Con Man or I Make My Own Luck. He has 6 range and a single target. So okay, he's 58 points. We'll run that up to 60. So we're at 285. So that gives us 215 points to go. All right. Next up, we'll go with Frankenstein. Frankenstein clocks in at, first off, he clocks at 93 points. We'll round up to 95. Opens up with charge. Clicks on movement, he clicks into Necronauts. When him or a friendly character KO an opposing character with a point value of 50 or more with an attack, all friendly characters with Justice League Dark keyword can be given a move action as a free action this turn. And then on attack, he's got Archangel's Sword. He can use Blade's Claw's Fangs. When he does, and the result is 4 through 6, hit characters can't be healed this game, even if this power is lost. Woo. And he's got full range and a single target. Alright. Nice. So we had 215 to go. Rounding him up to 95. That puts us at 110. Ooh, that gives us 2 options. Wait, okay, so that was 285 plus 95, 380, so we got 120. Or, yeah, 120. Okay. 225, 285. Yeah, okay. Long night last night. Okay, it's the time I Thanks for return. All right, yeah. Okay. All right, yeah. Now, okay, so that's one possibility there. Alrighty. We got the Justice Society as well. Ooh. I'll go pass on it for now. Just give me a chance to use Lobo. Oh. We're going to try to build a Justice League International team. Starting off with Lobo. Sorry, Lobo. I've had Lobo for years. I've never used them, and well, yeah. Okay, so what's Lobo got going for him? All right, we got a trait. Blah, healing factor, blah. Beginning of your turn, as a free action, you may heal Lobo with 1 damage. He opens up the charge, clicks into Blaze Claw's fangs on attack, and then even later, he'll click into Lazy Dog. Lobo can use Flurry. Before the second attack, roll a d6. His damage value becomes the result -1 and is locked. Okay, he's got invulnerability. Now on damage, we got Hook, Line, and Massacre. Give Lobo a power action. Choose an opposing character within 5 squares in line of fire. Roll a d6. The d6 result is higher than the number of squares of that character. You may place that character in a square adjacent to Lobo. On any result, you may then make a close combat attack. And we click into P, probably control close combat expert, and then exploit weakness. That's what Lobo's got going for him. Alrighty. So, 169 points, so we'll turn it up to a 170. That gives leaves us at 330 to go. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's Tough call. Oh, decisions. Which booster gold to use? Honestly, we got three options, but I think we'll go with the OP kit one. All right. So booster gold starts off with, he's got a trait, Protector of the Timeline. When an opposing character that was not on this map at the start of the game is given an action, you may give booster gold an action token. If you do, that character modifies its combat values by -1 until the next turn. Okay, alright. Then we on starts out with a running shot, then that goes with a charge and sidestep. Clicks into precision strike on attack. Starts off with energy deflection. Clicks into toughness on defense for him. Then we got starts off with the special damage power. Greatest hero the world has never known. Booster gold can use permanently and shape change. When he uses shape change succeeds, in addition to normal effects, booster gold may also choose another friendly character that may not be targeted by the attack. Okay, then he clicks into just regular probably control. So okay, that's good. That puts us at 240. Okay, so 260 to go. Let's see. $64 plus 75. So that's 139. We got 260. So yeah, okay. 139. Get fire. Bring fire and ice out. So all right. Let's start with ice first. She's the cheaper of the two. 64 at 64 points. So a trait, Unlikely Couple. When a friendly character named Guy Gardner is adjacent to ice, they both modify their attack value by +1 if not already modified by this effect. And she's got Running Shot, Incapacitate, and Barrier. And that is it for her opening dial. She's got 6 range and 2 targets. So that incapacitating can be very useful against the right target. Next up, we got Fire. Fast Friends says a trait. When she carries a character named Ice that has no action tokens, Ice may be given a non-free action this turn. Now that's actually a pretty big deal. She opens up with Running Shot. Again, also 6 range, 2 targets. Energy Explosion, Energy Shield Deflection. And she has the special power Fiery Form. When she takes damage from a close combat attack, the attacker is dealt 1 unavoidable damage. And then she clicks into Ranged Combat Expert. So, okay, where does that put us? Okay, so... $380, so that's going to leave us with 120 points. Well, can't use Guy. Oh, I could. Maybe. Have to use the lantern. More blood. That's, I think. Yeah, okay.
Not the usual,
Alrighty. So, Guy Gardner from War of Light. Got the construct icon, but that's not going to come into play because I don't have any constructs to use. Got a trait, I'm not your mule, Fuzzy Blue Elf. During your first turn, Guy Gardner can use the carry ability to carry up to 8 characters regardless of their combat symbols. So, he could carry everyone else, get them into place, and well, he opens up with a special power on speed called Get in Your Face. Guy Gardner can use Charge. Give Guy Gardner a move action, and if he ends his move adjacent to an opposing character, the move action counts as a free action instead, and he uses Battle Fury until that character is KO'd. Then he also starts off with Precision Strike. Invincible on defense, and the special power Will on damage. Guy Gardner can use Willpower. When an opposing character targets Guy Gardner without Wit or Perplex, roll a d6, and on a result of 4 to 6, ignore that effect. Okay. Alrighty. That's 2 teams. But funny thing is, I really did want to build a villain team. All the good villains are pricey. They're have really high point costs. Let's see. We can do a little bit of okay. Wow. That's... Oof. Oh, okay. I work in... I want to work with some rogues. Let's kick things off with Prometheus. Alright, so Prometheus has a trait. Download a counter to your abilities. With a free action, choose a standard attack and damage power. Prometheus can use those powers until your next turn. He's also got improved movement, or improved targeting, ignores hindering terrain, so no stealth for you. Next up, we start off with sidestep on movement, blank attack dial. He's got Indomitable, and he's got opens up with toughness and perplex. 135 points. All right. Next up, we got let's use Poison Ivy actually. She's got improved movement, ignores hindering terrain, and a trait, Constricting Vines. Oh, yeah. First, there's Prometheus. And then there is Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy can use Smoke Cloud as if she had a range of 6. Opposing characters occupying... her range is 0. Opposing characters occupying squares with these Smoke Cloud markers must break away if not already required to do so. If those characters fail a roll to break away, after actions resolve, give them an action token. If you can't, deal them 1 penetrating damage. Also, Prometheus has 6 range and 2 targets. So, okay, that puts us at 200. Weird. We got Captain Cold. There's that. Still bugs me that they use the new 52 look for him. Anyway, he's got a trait, Frozen Field. At the beginning of your turn, you may place an ice block special terrain marker within range and line of fire. When a character occupying or adjacent to one of these markers attempts to move, it must attempt to break away as if the marker was a character that can use plasticity and is friendly to Captain Cold. So that could be pretty nasty. And he's got running shot on movement. On attack, we've got absolute 0. You can use precision strike. When he hits with an attack, you may place an ice block terrain marker in that square. Okay. And we've got toughness on defense. And I lead the rogues as much as anyone does on damage. He can use leadership. When he does, he may only remove tokens from characters with the rogues keyword, and they are considered to have a lower point value. Which, admittedly, the lower point value part is kind of what you know doesn't really matter anymore. That's more for that. He's actually one of those cheaper characters with the Secret Society keyword. I'd probably drop him, but yeah. Or so that puts us at 300. Next up, we got Weather Wizard. There's that fucker. Alright. So, Weather Wizard. Well, he's a flyer for one thing, so mobility, increased mobility. We've got running shot starting off. Special attack power. Powers like the seasons. At the beginning of your turn, roll a d6 that can't be re-rolled. Weather Wizard can use the power indicated by the result on the back of this card. Which, on 1, Spring Storms. When it makes a ranged combat attack, it generates knockback, and if the target occupies outdoor terrain, damage level is increased by the target's elevation level. 2. Summer Lightning. Whether wizard can use enhanced targeting, ignores elevation, hindering outdoor blocking, and characters. 3. Autumn Winds. You can use Quake as if you occupied a single square of outdoor terrain within range. Characters with the normal or tiny size, tiny damage icons can't ignore knockback during this attack. 4. Winter Chill. He can use Smoke Cloud. When he does, after action resolve, he can use Incapacitate as a free action, targeting all opposing characters occupying one or more of these markers with a close combat attack. On a 5 or a 6, you can choose any single result. Then we've got Energy Deflection on defense and Perplex on damage. That puts us at 400, so... Oof. Damn. That would be 20 points shy. Well, may as well go with Heat Wave. Finally, it's Heat Wave. 97 points, so okay, well, we're 3 under. Heat Wave has an enhanced targeting, ignores hindering terrain, starts off with running shot, and then as well as energy explosion. It's got a defense power called Wall of Flame. He can use barrier and willpower. When Heat Wave makes an attack and misses, he can immediately use barrier as a free action, but must place one of the blocking terrain markers adjacent to an opposing character that he missed. When these blocking terrain markers are destroyed or removed from the map at the beginning of your next turn, any opposing characters adjacent to one or more of these squares are dealt 1 damage. He's also got 6 range and 2 targets. Also, all 3 of the rogues, Cold, Weather Wizard, and Heat Wave, all have the Calculator team ability, and so are wild cards. Alright. Damn. There's still other things I want to try to run. Oh well. Only so much room in my tackle box. Really sucks that I wanted to potentially maybe see about using this bad boy. Oh well, some other time. Or making a Batman family team, or even better, Legion of Superheroes team. Wildcats would have thought too. But I have a feeling that would not have worked as well as I'd hoped. And in case anyone was curious about last week's game, I ended up running the Avengers team that I put together, and sadly did not do as well as I would have liked. Hey, sometimes Sometimes you make dumb decisions or forget things. Sometimes the dice don't entirely go in your favor. Sometimes it's both. All right. Well, that is it for today. Probably won't be doing a video tomorrow, so as we get some sleep before running one of these 3 teams. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on social media. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon are in the description box down below. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying live long and rock hard.